Good morning, friends. It's a bins day. I am on my way to the Goodwill outlet bins, where I'm going to dig through giant blue bins of pre-owned clothing and fill up bags, and they weigh them at the register. I pay $3.49 a pound. I love to take you into the bins with me and show you footage there because a lot of you don't have a bins anywhere near you, or it's hours away, or you're in another country and you've never seen anything like this. I have a lot of viewers on my channel who don't resell stuff like I do on eBay. They just like thrifting, so I'm so glad you're here too. We'll go into the bins. I have my meta glasses on, so I'll try and get some footage of digging, and then we'll go back to my house and spend some time together, hanging out in my living room, going over the clothes. So I hope you learned something. Okay, rolling up to get a good cart here right in the front under some light. And there was not a huge line, you guys. Like, lately there's been a massive line. Where should I put my matcha? When Joni's not with me, I just go get the matcha. Right up. And speaking of matcha, a big shout out for my friend Michelle, who used my link, Buy Me a Coffee, to get me a few coffees. I really, really appreciate your support. Right off. Okay, here we go. There's not even many people here. For some reason, I always like to start out in this far bin. Styling coat XL. Okay, so I made it to another bin that seems very different, with a lot more like women's clothes. And look what I just found. You know I'm going to grab anything embroidery lace. Hello. Good morning. Today is going to be a good day. I just sold one similar to this for $80, and it sold, I think it was within 2 days. So that is like, makes the whole day great. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the Goodwill outlet bins. We are about to do the outfit of the day. That was the manager. This is the outfit of the day. Oh no, I'm wearing something different, you guys. I'm wearing a belt because I'm so sick of being at the bins and feel like I'm pulling up my jeans the entire day. But I don't love a belt. These are the Levi's ribcage flare. But when I first put them on, they felt so tight, so I felt like I got the right size, but they totally relaxed, so I think I should have gotten a size down. And this is a vintage Banana Republic, like peasant top. Very lightweight gauze, feels like tissue. So that is the fit today. I feel like these jeans already look too big, but what are you gonna do? Anyhow, it's such a good day because there's not a ton of people crowding me. It's gonna be a good day. I went through really, really quick, as I do in the morning, so now I'm gonna take a minute to go through more thoroughly. Look, the bins has changed again. They now have the shelves going in this orientation. As far as I know, that stuff costs the same as everything else. You just bring it up to the register and make a pile. So I think I found some decent stuff in this bin, but I was on the other side, so I'm going to go through a little bit more thoroughly now. Okay, this is a very strange bins day. Look. It's like having the bins to myself. There's probably like 12 people on the clothes side, so I'm feeling like I should stay. This is so pretty. It's just Forever 21, which I do not pick up. But look at it, it's like this crushed velvet floral thing. I don't know if it's a little dress. I love that. Maybe I'll try that on for myself. Anyway, it's like a dream in a way, so if they bring out good stuff, I have a high likelihood of getting the good stuff because there's nobody else here. I was planning on leaving right at noon, but I feel like I should maybe try and take advantage of the situation. Hello friends, welcome home. Welcome back to my living room, where I'm going to show you everything that I bought at the Goodwill outlet bins, and I'll talk to you in detail about why I bought it. I love to throw in lots of keywords, anything that I know I'm happy to share with you. I've been reselling 14 years on eBay and about 8 on Poshmark, but I've sold everywhere: Etsy, I did live whatnots for a while, all sorts of stuff. We're gonna dive right in, and I do have to confess, this is many days later. I got busy, I put these bags of stuff, these huge bags of clothes into my garage, and so it'll be a surprise for me too to see what I bought. This is a men's brand, a very expensive men's brand. It's Robert Graham, known for their dress shirts, but they're all really funky with prints and colors and embroidery. This one has a good brand and a good size. It's a 3XL. And you can see it's got some cool details like the collar and a little bit of embroidery, but this is not one of the crazy ones. This is not, I try and show every little detail like in the photo. This one doesn't have a ton of embroidery or a bright print, so it probably won't sell for as much, but it's still a really good brand. This is what I'm looking for and picking up. But this I got for myself, so this is just a Target sweater, but see this like ivory chunky knit type sweater? Come fall and winter, that's what I'm looking for. They're classic. They never really go out of style. Anything that I can put like fisherman sweater, ivory cream, chunky knit, cable knit. This is just a Target one, but I thought it was cute because it has all these rufflies, so I'm gonna try that one myself. Here is one of the best items that I found of the day. I love this brand. It is a great designer, Cezanne. Here is the tag. And here is this beautiful puff sleeve top. All right, this looks like some active wear, probably Lululemon. This is a long sleeve, very lightweight ribbed top. Here is the Lululemon that I look for. This should do okay. I definitely am aware that Lululemon is not selling like it used to, so I'm trying to stay away from like basic tanks and leggings and get like the outerwear and some other stuff. I'll probably get like 20 or 25 depending on how recent it is. This one doesn't have a size, so I just measure it and I'll say measures like a 6'8" or something. This is a really sweet lightweight tunic top. It's Orvis. Orvis I don't really pick up that much, although over the summertime I did sell a lot of their linen shirts for like $15 to $20. They sold pretty quickly. This is a printed tunic, gauze thin, very vacation boho, has some embroidery there, and that's probably like a $15 to $18 shirt. Yes, I am still picking up linen. I live in California. We wear linen all year round. So this is 100% linen. It's a 1X. Jones, New York. I don't really care about that brand. But it's 100% linen button-down tunic top. And I sell tons and tons and tons of these. This looks like a sweater. Let's see what we have here. A hooded sweater by J. Jill. It's just a medium. Wish it was bigger, always with J. Jill. But this is a really pretty kind of a mauve rosy color, and it's a tunic length pull over hooded sweater. This is a new to me brand. I'm always excited to learn new brands, you guys. I've been selling forever, it seems like, but there's always new brands. There's so many. That's one of the things I love about being a reseller. I'm always learning and growing. It's always changing. The platform's always coming up with new rules or new ways to promote, and so it's endlessly interesting for me. I'm a reseller who loves the clothes, so that really helps. I know there's a lot of resellers that I watch on YouTube who could care less about the clothes. You know, they're like, hey, I'm making money. What sells to make money? But I love the clothes and I love learning. This is the brand Humanoid. It's kind of a funny name, Humanoid. And not everything was doing amazing, but this is an ivory sweatshirt snap front jacket, and it has that drawstring at the waist, so that should be easy to sell. This is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous Sundance top. Sundance, who we all know now, they're going out of business. They're having a big sale on their website, but it was so expensive to begin with that even these sales they're offering, it's just still so expensive. This is a size large, long sleeve cotton top, and it's got tons and tons of embroidery lace details. Look at the sleeve. Oh gosh, it's so, so good. That'll go in my OxyClean bucket. If you have questions about how I do OxyClean, I've made a tutorial for you. It's now out on the channel. It is a video, step how-to, because I get so many questions about how I do it. So I just made a little video for you. It's only like 10 minutes long, and I go through all the details. There's another Jade Jill, and this is a long line. This might even be a dress, actually. It has pockets, it's a neutral, but this comes down, I mean, I'm short, but it still comes down to my knees. So this might be a sweater dress, or it might be a long cardigan. I don't know. This is a really beautiful print. This is Talbot's, and it's a size 2. It's new with tag. It retailed for $129. Mall brand Talbot's, a nice, beautiful midi dress. A great detail there. A little gathered ruching detail at the waistline. Always helps, doesn't it?
But in general, let's just say, ooh, a new with tag, $109 Talbot's. Okay. Okay. I really need to go dump off all this stuff in my arm. My arm is like falling off. But I want to go through this bin. If you're a bin shopper, you know. And before you say, Quenby, go get your cart. No. There's no carts allowed on the floor. My bins is way too small. Okay. Alright, I gotta go put this down. We'll come right back. This is hilarious. I'm digging through the bin. I don't know why I chose to unroll these socks. I guess because they were an interesting color or something. This is not for little eyes. This is an adult moment. Look what these socks say. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera for the adults. That is so hilarious. Can you imagine you're at a meeting at work and you look over at your colleague and this is what you see sticking out of their pant leg? I feel like I should buy these. They're so funny. If like maybe I'll meet someone who goes to meetings. I don't go to meetings anymore, but I did in the past. And I could have worn them. There's a girl that I've met here, a reseller, and we were talking about her former job and she had tons of meetings. Maybe she'll show up and I can leave these for her. Because that's hilarious. If you have that kind of sense of humor. Waistline always helps, doesn't it? This is Free People, and it is so sweet, so feminine and romantic. Here's the Free People name brand tag. It says Free People on the little bar, and then this is an extra small, so sweet, so boho, feminine, ruffly, romantic tank top with an adjustable spaghetti strap. That's gonna look so good on somebody. This is a really nice sweater by REI Co-op. A Wilderness Spirit, born in 1938. It's an extra large. I like the REI Co-ops, their newer stuff. And this is a waffle knit, long sleeve, olive green, scoop round neck sweater. So I put in there like waffle knit, thermal knit, because people like it. It's been really popular. Did I get these for me? No, I need more jeans. It's so exciting, like, now my denim bins, jeans are selling. People are getting denim for fall and winter. And I store everything by type. So I'll have a bin that says like women's jeans size 27. And to see those bins start to empty out, it's like, oh good. These are Adriana Goldschmied, AG. On my title I put both AG and Adriana Goldschmied spelled out, because I don't know exactly how people are searching for them. These feel amazing. They're the ex-boyfriend slim slouchy in a 28. Really gorgeous pairs of jeans. It has a little distressing, looks like it's like a mid-rise. You could go and just search AG jeans. I mean, they retail for over $200. Sometimes when I go into we have a Nordstrom rack, and the retail on these is like over $200, and they're still at Nordstrom Rack. Very expensive. This is an excellent find. It's a men's Lululemon size large thermal top. I mean, this looks like no one wore it. Look how crispy that Lululemon tag is. Long sleeve thermal top. I mean, it looks brand new. So that's exciting. The men's Lululemon does really well. And more jeans. These are Eileen Fisher jeans, and they're a size 16. Eileen Fisher jeans, that's not what sells best for me in the brand. The plus size, the tunics, the linen stuff. But I did just sell a pair of Eileen Fisher jeans. Here's the Eileen Fisher tag. Size 16 is great. Just a dark wash, straight leg, raw hem. I suspect now, though, that this raw hem may be cut and not manufactured. So I'll just note that. I cut my own jeans all the time and do this, so I don't care, but I can tell it's not like a perfect cut, so raw hem. I'm petite, so I end up cutting a lot of my denim. All right, a few more things in this bag, but don't you worry, I have another huge heavy bag to go. What are you? You're Patagonia, size medium, tank top, rusty color. Look at that knotted front neckline. Like, that's nice enough to wear to date night. Like, who wears this hiking? You'd look pretty good on the trails. This is another Lululemon, just a black basic, which I plan to take for myself. A nice black basic tank. This is the coolest dress. This is such a laggin' type dress because, okay, it's got the detail on the back. It has asymmetrical, and then there's these toggles at the hem that you can adjust, so you can like ruche it up. I don't even know this brand. Here's a square, which must be their logo. That's very popular in the laggin' look, layering look, comes out of Germany, out of Europe, art teacher style, okay? There's usually an asymmetrical pocket. I don't understand it, but there is. They're usually boxy and oversized, but there's often this toggle detail that you will see on skirts, on pants, so you can like ruche things up. It's with the art to wear, laggin' look community. I don't even see a brand, but I think I did find one. Oh, here it is. Shop Babette. Oh, it's Babette. Okay. Babette is a brand out of San Francisco. It says Shop Babette, but then it says red square. So my guess is this is some line of Babette. Babette is very expensive, artsy stuff. Let's do our water cooler kind of early because my mouth is dry. That is the honest truth. Oh, it's a gorgeous day here where I am. Come with me to the water cooler to take a little break from our day, to stay hydrated, and to chat. I love to chat. That's what gets me into trouble at the bins, you guys. I'll be like, I'm leaving, I'm not staying here all day. Well, then I'll meet a viewer or someone will come over and start talking to me, and next thing you know, time's gone by. I've been meeting a lot of viewers. It's been so cool. It's always a little funny. This wasn't what I planned to talk about, but here we are. So maybe you can imagine this, maybe not. But when I meet a viewer, they're always like, hi, and I'm like, hi. Like, I don't know the viewer. The viewer knows me because I made a choice to put myself out here on YouTube, so you do know me, but I don't know you yet. So there's always a little bit of an awkward moment of like, and then they're like, oh, I watch your videos, and I'm like, oh, great, thank you so much. But it's a little bit of a funny situation. But it's really great and really fun. Always come say hi. Don't think you're bothering me. The only time we don't usually chat is the first 30 minutes of the bins when everyone first gets there. Nobody's chit-chatting then. That is like go time at the bins. No one's been to these bins yet. Everyone moves super fast. All the regulars know nobody is making conversation in that first like half hour at least at the bins. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope to meet you and thrift with all of you someday. I did kind of want to tag on to something I talked about recently. Recently I talked about being a buyer myself on eBay and shopping. And me personally being kind of turned off when people have their shipping so high. And we had great conversations about that. But I want to say, if you sell on eBay, do you also buy on eBay? I highly recommend buying some stuff on eBay. It is so educational to be on the other end, to be on the customer's side, to know what it's like from their perspective. It is so informative. I highly recommend it. Buy something for yourself, whatever. You don't have to break the bank to learn, but I really suggest doing it because I have all these experiences. Like, here's a good one. I was in the market for some new Levi's ribcage jeans. I wanted the flare leg. So there I am shopping. So I'm looking like, how do people search for it? How much are people charging for shipping? You know, are they an established seller with good feedback? So I'm having that buyer experience that all of our buyers have with us, you guys. And then ordering it and seeing how the whole thing goes, like how quickly do they ship? With the Levi's jeans, they shipped like immediately. Immediately I got an email, here's your tracking number from eBay. I love that eBay does that. Like they send out to the buyer an email saying, here's your tracking number, things have shipped. Like they communicate all along the way. Poshmark doesn't do that as well as eBay. And then I realized, gosh, it seemed like it took a really long time for me to get my Levi's. But I looked at it and it's like, they're in Florida, I'm in California. Those Levi's had to come ground advantage all the way across the country. It did take almost a week to get them. And as a buyer, that's a long time because I'm used to Amazon. We're all used to like things so immediate. But I knew they handled it right away. The seller did an amazing job. Great. It just takes a little longer with eBay. We could have done priority, but that would have cost them more. So anyway, that's a great learning right there. And then I get the item. Some people just put the item right into a polymailer. There's no inventory bag or anything. I don't really care about that as a buyer, as long as it comes in the condition that I had hoped for or was explained in the listing. I don't care about the fancy packaging or the freebies or that you put your card in there. I just don't care. So, but it is a nice touch. Some people probably really like it. Levi's came, good condition, all that. Tried them on. I'm like, oh, these are great. Put my hand in the pocket. There's a balled up tissue in the pocket. It didn't bother me, but that might bother somebody else. I mean, I put them on. I liked them. I threw them right in the wash. That's what I do because I don't know if the person got them at the bins or what. And that happened to me once with a customer. I had an item I sent, a tunic top, not an expensive item or anything, but that's neither here nor there. And she messaged me and she's like, I found a tissue in the pocket of this item. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me know if you want to return it. I never heard from her again. She just wanted to let me know and seemed dissatisfied. But I had washed and steamed that item. And the tissue went through all that. So, but now have I learned? Yes, I feel like I try to check pockets of things now better after that experience. So I just think it's a great learning, and to see how other resellers do it and to be on the other side of it, I highly recommend it. I've had some positive experiences. I've had some, you know, but it is what it is. All right, we got to get back to work. Stop hanging out at the cooler just chatting with Quenby. Get to your desk and do your work. Okay, I got these for myself. Maybe they're probably wishful thinking. I love Old Navy jeans for myself personally. I've tried all the awesome brands, Mother, Goldie, the expensive hot brands, but I just love Old Navy jeans. If you're in the market for a pair, these are the higher high-rise flare. Okay, Old Navy, higher high-rise flare. I love these jeans. I have them in a 12 and they're too big. And I'm having a problem that I've shared with you guys. My jeans are always falling down. So I've taken your advice and now I'm trying to wear a belt. I don't love it. But anyway, these are an 8. I'm not an 8. I'm probably like a 10 now, but I know that the 12s were so big. So I might end up in an 8. I want to try them. If not, I'll sell them. They're fantastic jeans. This is such a good men's brand. Such a good brand to know. Flint and Tinder. They make a lot of different things. Jackets, scarves. This is a men's shirt. It's a size medium. It's a gauzy cotton. I love it. This shade of green is so good. Is it a teal? I wanted to say forest green, but maybe it's like a teal green. Absolutely love that. It's expensive. I think it's sold on the website Tuckernuck. Not positive, but if you want to learn great brands, go to Tuckernuck. Oh, this is good to learn about. These are hiking climbing pants.
So this is a little bit of tip. If you ever see outdoor activewear that's climbing gear, look it up because I've sold things. It's very expensive. This brand is actually E9, and on this funny, hard to read tag, it says climbing wear built with something. I think it says made in Italy right there actually. So these are selling new on eBay for $109. There aren't that many pre-owned pairs. I think these are women's, but I'll have to double check. You have the toggle at the end, but
I've sold a lot of brands that are for like climbing. They usually have some sort of like this reinforced knee or something, and they sell for a lot of money. Okay, it's 12:19. I was going to leave at noon, but there is like nobody here. So if there is anything good, there's a high likelihood that I'm going to get it here. Let me show you the bins. It's like one here. That's it. Okay, you guys, you want to come with me to do a quick little try on? I have a few tops, nothing like crazy, but some basics just to wear with jeans. So let's see what they are. This is kind of cute. Am I going to be able to try it on over this? I don't know. This is like just a crinkly gauze, like double V. When it's a V in the back and the front, it's a double V. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell anything. I love there's always like young girls that come in here. Oh, I think that's cute, right? Just as like a little basic. Good job, Target. Oh yeah, I'll take that one. It's a new day. And this is Jigsaw. Jigsaw is really popular in the UK. What I love is, look, it's like got a linen back. But this is the front. I want it to go this way. Maybe I could take the tag off and wear it that way, but I like something like this because it goes really well with denim for layering, like just a basic like this. Oh no, that's not good. I don't understand this top. It's like it's... Wait, maybe this is the back and they just chose to put the tag there for some reason. Let's try it the other direction. Anyway, sometimes there'll be like a whole gaggle of teenage girls over here trying everything on. It's so cute. I don't usually do that. Oh yeah, this isn't right. I just met another viewer named Mabel who's here with her mom, so that's cool. I don't know if she wants to be on camera. I just assume no one wants to be... Oh, it's filling up a little bit. I assume no one wants to be in camera unless they say, oh, Quenby, video me. I hope I'm not awkward when I meet people. It's always a little bit like they're like, hi, and I don't know who they are, but they know who I am. So it's always a little awkward. And I try not to be awkward, but I fear I might be. Okay, I don't know. I thought this was going to be good, but I don't like it. But 1 out of 3 is actually really good for me. Usually I don't end up getting anything. So, all right. These are going back, but we're taking this one. I'm going to try this on. I love a good velvet piece. Jill, it's a small petite. You know that's just going to sit probably for a while, but it's a vest. A velvet vest. I have another Jill vest that I love that's wool on the front and all crochet in the back. I've worn it in a video before. I don't know if a small petite will fit me, but around the holidays and winter and stuff, velvet is so good. This is for my son, another silky athletic shirt. This is a brand that I need to go back in and look at. It has been a long time. The brand is Simply, but notice Simply is spelled differently. It's spelled with a Y. This is another lag and look art to wear artsy brand. They're leggings and then they have this ruched gathered hem. When I first started reselling, this was a massive bolo. Oh my God, it was such, but I haven't found it in so long. I don't know where it's at now. It's been a long time. I own a pair of these leggings. Mine have little buttons down them, kind of Victorian looking. They're the best. But I don't know if that brand's a hot brand anymore or what. These confused me, but I figured out that these are Faraday, which is a great brand, because it says Coastline. And I was like, these look cool though. Look at that little sun on the label. That is one of my biggest tips. If you're a newer reseller or new to thrifting, I have plenty of people that watch this channel who don't even resell. They just love thrifting and love learning about brands. My best tip ever is to learn about quality. Like, what do quality items feel like? And what do their tags look like? Is there a lot of branding? Like, here's that sun again on the back. And then I looked, and underneath it says Faraday underneath this tag. But to just learn to like notice those signs like, oh, they have nice buttons, or they have their logo, or their name is on that. And then to look those things up. These are a nice olive green distressed looking chino. I like that brand Faraday quite a bit. This is a Chico's. I got this anyway. It's a Chico's 1. It's a newer piece by them. A 1 is like a medium. But look, it's like a Barbie pink, and it's got all this embroidery around the neckline. And then like a split flutter sleeve with almost a little fringe. And it's linen. Like everything good is going for that, other than the fact that it's a smaller size. Look at the color on this. What do we think? It's like a bright mustardy yellow wrap dress. It's by the brand Synergy Organic Clothing. I think this is local in California because I find it somewhat frequently. Synergy Organic. It's a midi dress with pockets, full wrap, and it's all organic cotton. The fabric feels so good. This is the newest Gap tag. I'm having so much success selling pants and jeans with this tag. I'm going to hold it up. This is their new stuff. This is the stuff that's still on their website, okay? These are a 12 tall, cheeky straight high rise. Dark wash. They do have a button fly. Dark wash denim, raw hem, really great style. The new Gap stuff is selling for me great. I mean, that's probably $25 plus shipping right there. So that's great to me. What are you? You are made in Italy. I looked this up. I'm having a flashback. Okay, I'm not even going to try and say this. This is the brand. All right, I have to try and say it. Etichetta Toscana. When I see made in Italy and something like this, I am definitely going to look it up. I am definitely taking it home with me. These are a very cool pair of high-rise trousers, pleated front, and then a tapered leg. So such a fantastic style. Those are very cool. I will research those more. This is a gorgeous dress brand. It's Plenty by Tracy Reese. It has this long tag like this. Some of the pieces are sold at Anthropologie, and it's just an expensive brand. Look how pretty this is. V-neck, that's embroidery all down the front, a pleated skirt, little side zipper pockets. It's an orange and blue. What a beautiful dress. I would have nowhere to wear a dress like this. Size 6, and it looks to be in excellent, excellent condition. Like nobody wore that a lot or anything. Okay, this does not happen to me. This is Chico's Nude tags. How many times have you found Chico Nude tags? I mean, it's so rare. But this is Nude tags, and it's a newer piece, size 2, which they're saying is a 12-14. It is the sheer tunic block print top, long sleeve woven pattern. It retailed originally for $99. It's a sheer tunic. I don't know if it came with a tank under it at some point. That's a nice piece. Very happy to find Nude tag. This is a Talbot size 12 linen top, and that's all embroidery on the neckline, a black linen top, nice round neck. Look at all that embroidery in it. Great size, great fabric, good brand. It's got everything. This is a Chico size 2, which is a large, 100% Pima cotton. A great long sleeve tee with a beautiful print of V-neck. Pima cotton is amazing. It's expensive. It's made in Peru, and items are more valuable when they have Pima cotton. J.Jill, these are a size small, elastic waist, linen-y pant with side pockets, wide leg, your basic business there. Ooh, I have some fun pajamas though. I have a pajama set. These are by the brand Monkey Monkey. It's spelled like this. I only pick this up if I find the whole set. People love pajamas. Monkey Monkey, spelled with an I. And these are a size small flannel pajamas, and they have got popcorn all over them. Maybe they're for like you put these on and watch a movie or something. That's why the popcorn's on there. I have no idea. Do people watch movies in their jammies? What are you? Okay, this is Mountain Hardware. It's a size medium. I do well with this brand, Mountain Hardware. It sells better for me than even like Patagonia or something. I guess Patagonia is so expensive that I think it should sell well, and it just, only certain pieces do that well. This is a women's full zip jacket, and it's like nylon on the outside, but the whole inside is fleece lined. Such a good brand. What are you? These are Talbots. Again, a decent brand. They're an 18, so a great size, and they are the Providence pant. I love it. I love it when it's right on there. Look. These are like a trouser, probably a career trouser, wide leg, kind of an interesting color. It's not periwinkle. It's not, I don't know what this color, it's not baby blue. What color is this? Maybe it is periwinkle. On the camera, it doesn't look purpley though. Periwinkle, if you don't know, is like a purple blue, but these don't look purpley. Maybe I'll find these on the website and they'll have the name of the color. All right, these are new with tag Gap jeans, so that's awesome. Size 10, 30, boyfriend. The boyfriend jeans, they were $69.99 at Gap. Nice jeans. The boyfriends are usually like a more relaxed fit. Boyfriend, oh, here we go. Mid-rise, relaxed through the hip and thigh, straight leg. That's great. $70 at Gap. I'll probably get 25 if I'm lucky. Oh, this is just for me, another basic. Okay, speaking of Gap, I found these same pants. You'll see, you saw earlier. Look at these. Woo, woo. What do we think? What do we think? Listen, here's the newest Gap tag. They're the cheeky straight high rise, the same style I showed you earlier. They're a size 6. They're new with tag. These were $98. So I think some hot chica going to a club with like a crop top, somebody could rock these. We'll see if they sell or not. I'm taking a chance on those babies. Gotta have fun with it, right? Gotta have fun with your business. Oh, this is the cutest Hannah Anderson. I love selling Hannah Anderson kids clothing. Look. Oh, a little girl's dress with pockets and daisies. So cute. This is a dress by Banana Republic. It's a size large. And it's like a knee-length dress, cute print. And then look, it has this knotted in the back feature. Cute little design feature there on the back. This looks like Free People. Free People. This is a Free People size large, which is great. It says We the Free. It's still Free People. Size large. Look how large this is. Okay, like normally we would probably think of this as like a plus size top. It's very large waffle knit, thermal knit tunic. I think I've sold this before. I think it's called the Laguna tunic or something. But that's the way it is with Free People. It's super oversized. These are some Cabby pants. Cabby, an expensive catalog brand. Elastic waist. These are so cute. Wait, which is the front? I guess this is tons of pockets. They go down to like a straight leg. High rise with pockets. They feel amazing, that fabric. And lastly, some Athleta joggers. I've been doing great with Athleta joggers. I always look up the style name. Not Athleta leggings. Like these, the pants, the joggers. These have some pin tucks and some pockets, and what I do is I go in and I find the style number down here on the material tag, on this little tag, and I'll put that style number into Google to get the style name of the joggers. That really helps them sell. So there we go. What a fantastic haul. I'm so grateful as usual, and grateful that you're here to spend this time with me. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you're subscribed, and please make sure you're signed in so that when you leave me a comment, I know it is you. All right, see you in the next video. Bye. Hello? It's not a good thing to be looking up like that. My ear is clogged up. Why is it clogged up? I'm looking out at my back deck. It's so nice out there, and here I am, stuck inside, recording a haul video. I should probably be out there hiking or gardening or something, but I don't know, I'm in my happy place here in my living room, hanging out with you guys. Look at these though. Oh, I thought there was something going on with these. Look at these. What are we looking at, Quenby? Thought they were all pleated or something. Who knows what I was doing when the camera cut me off, just chatting away, as per usual. This Old Navy. I like layering tank tops. Oh, look at these! I was gonna say I like layering tank tops underneath shirts. That sounded weird. Oh my god, Quenby.